Let's talk about nuclear weapons. Okay. Our viewers, some of our viewers may say, we cannot trust Iran. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't think we can trust this country. I mean, what has this country done to the majority of the countries in the Middle East? You know, like, I don't think Iran's having nuclear weapons. I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in violence. But also, when we look at the legacy of imperialism and colonization in the Middle East, and we see the legacy of this country and all of the violence that it has not only created, but also created the capacity for. A lot of these weapons in the Middle East are completely brought in by the United States.
A lot of Americans might take offense to that. You're an American. You don't sound like an American when you say that. You know what I mean?
That's because I've read, you know, and I think that it's really important that we look beyond sort of these really simple narratives that we're told, whether it's about Muslim women, whether it's about the legacy of this country, and knowing that this country literally was built on the backs of black slaves, and after the genocide of indigenous people, what they're wearing.
Let's talk about nuclear weapons.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, and verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to my elders and my apostles of Great Milestone, that doing it well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elected 1/3, Shalom. This is Brother Dawadah from GMS Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, and today I want to do a video based off that short little clip that you saw at the beginning of this lesson. And, you know, she was basically revealing the shame of this place that's called America, Babylon the Great. Right? YAHAWAH is putting the spirit on certain people to expose this place. All right, to expose Salakia, to expose this place, you know, and it's being revealed that this is a wicked and decrepit society, and even how America was founded was off of wickedness, you know, and YAHAWAH is revealing it. Okay, this nation, all right, America, Babylon the Great, was built off the backs of slaves, you know, and that's something that the woman had brought out, and they weren't expecting a response like that. They weren't expecting a intelligent response, you know. And she said that she did her reading, you know. She said that she did her research, you know, and she even brought up the what they did to Gad, you know. She said she mentioned the genocide of the indigenous people, which is whom? The tribe of Gad. All right, you also had Reuben up there, you know. You also had Reuben in the mix. So she was exposing them. You know, and they weren't expecting that. Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust. Dust is representation, a metaphor rather for confusion. It represents confusion. Just like if two people are fighting and you blow dust in the person's eye, that person will be in a confused state. He'll be scrambling, trying to figure out where everything is. He'll be scrambling. You know, even if the guy his enemy was right in front of him, when you blow dust in somebody's eye, that person is going to be swinging all over the place because he can't see. O virgin daughter of Babylon. Notice it didn't just say Babylon, it said the virgin daughter of Babylon. The daughter of Babylon is here in America. You know, it ain't ancient Babylon, which is in modern day Iraq, but this is the daughter of Babylon, which is in America, Babylon the Great. Okay. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. No throne meaning no more America. Okay? And sit on the ground. Who's going to make them sit on the ground? YAHAWASHI, when he comes back and destroys this devil society. O daughter of the Chaldeans, which is where? America. All right? And who rules over America? The so-called white man today. Okay? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, this place at one point was seen as being tender and delicate. America, what do they say? The land of the free, the home of the brave. So at one point, people saw America as being this beautiful place. It's so amazing, especially when you had those devils when they came to this land. They were right about the beauty of nature and how you know, the scenery was beautiful. They were right about the animals, the landscape, the vegetation. Because this place was beautiful, you know, before this devil put concrete everywhere. Before then, it was beautiful. And even now, you still have certain places that look nice. Scripture say the land before them is as the Garden of Eden. You know, so you have certain places in America that are actually beautiful with much vegetation, much greenery, okay, much wildlife. You know, so you got certain places in America that actually look nice. You know, so thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, because people they get drawn in by that. I remember my mom; she would tell me, she would tell stories about how they would talk about America, because my mother's Nigerian. And she would say that they thought that America was literally paved in gold. They actually thought that America was paved in gold, which is what? The kingdom. In the kingdom, all right, the streets of Jerusalem will be paved with gold. But America ain't paved with gold, but that's what they thought. They thought that when you come to America, you'll be good. You'll be set. They know you come to America, you're going to catch hell. You see? So at one point, people thought this place was tender and delicate. They thought it was beautiful. They thought it was amazing. This is the place to be. You know? Oh, if I could just get to America. There's a show called Cook of Castamar on Netflix. And there was a woman, she was extremely wicked when you watch that show. You know, she was scheming on everybody. You know, scheming on all the cooks in the kitchen. And she would do anything for money. And she said her goal was to get to America. You know? And even as when she was dying, not to spoil it though, but, you know, spoiler alert. As she was dying, she said, do you at least have my money? You know, because the guy owed her money. She said, do you at least have my money? I wanted to get to America. I wanted to get to America. That's how badly she wanted to get to America. See? So people thought this place was the spot. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Now, women in the ancient world, they were covered up. All right? They were covered up. They would have the little cloth over their head, even in America. All right? They would have the cloth over their head that'll cover the majority of their hair, if not all of it. And they would tie it around their neck, right? And they would wear long skirts, long dresses, and they would have like an overcoat over it, and they would even put gloves on, you know? So they were well covered up back then. But if a woman is to uncover her locks, the locks of her hair, if she were to make bare the leg and uncover the thigh, that means she's revealing herself. She's exposing her body. So that's what YAHWAH is doing with this place. He's exposing it. Okay? He's exposing the wickedness of this society. That nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, the nakedness of America is being seen. You see, that's how you know the verse 2 is speaking about America's nakedness. Where it says, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, and cover the thigh. So America is being totally revealed, uncovered. It's being exposed. Okay? And that's why even nowadays, if you were to tell an Edomite, oh, you're being racist, even if you're joking, they'll actually get offended. They'll get offended. They're like, what? No, I'm not. And they'll get aggressive. You know? They'll get aggressive. Like, no, I'm not. No, how dare you? No, I'm not. No, that's not me. You know? Because why? Because they have a negative stigma on them. Speaking of Esau, the so-called white man, they have a negative stigma on them for being racist. You know Esau, he never likes taking blame for anything. But the nakedness of this place is being uncovered. So now they're looking at the so-called white man sideways now. Just like that statue, you at that time, the so-called BLM, Black Lives Matter movement, they were taking on all these different statues of these Edomites. Why? Because they understood that those Edomite statues, those Edomites that had statues, that they were extremely wicked. Certain of them owned slaves. Certain of them were extremely racist. You know? So this place is being totally exposed. You know, here it is. She's on a news outlet and she's saying, look how America was founded. It was founded off the backs of slaves after the genocide of the indigenous people. This place is being uncovered. It's being exposed. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. Yeah, it's being seen. And that's the shame of America was just seen on television. I will take vengeance. Now, this is YAHWAH speaking. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, YAHWAH is coming back as an angelic force. He's coming back as a power. Okay? To come and kick this devil, boot him out of power. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 49. This place is done. All right, and the words of Elder Pastor Hart, stick a fork in it because it's done. This place is done. Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. Yeah, the Lord is exposing this devil. All right. I have uncovered his secret places. What are examples of that? His secret societies, his secret organizations that he has. The whole thing is getting exposed. Hey, the average Jake across the street will tell you about the so-called Illuminati. And that literally happened to me. Jake across my street, one of my buddies, he would always tell me, hey, do you know there's references to Illuminati in this video? You know, in that video? He was heavy into that. He would always say that, hey, man, these guys, they're wicked, man. Look, they got this here and that, you know? The average Jake in the hood knows about the so-called Illuminati. That's the Lord uncovering this devil. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is soiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So this guy is being totally exposed. And the Lord's even putting the spirit upon his own people to expose him. So you have something called whistleblowers. You know? This place is done. You know? This place is done. All right? Let's go real quick to Habakkuk. Maybe we'll close out on that. Habakkuk 2 and verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. That's a dark saying. And let thy foreskin be uncovered. Meaning you're being exposed. You're being revealed. This devil's being revealed for who he truly is. He and the capital of his empire, which is America. The cup of Yahawah Baal Shemel right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. You heard that shameful spewing. You know? He don't like talking about that. That's why even in his colleges, right, when it comes to slavery, he'll say when the slaves came here to America. He won't say when the so-called white man forced them into chattel slavery. He ain't going to say that against their will. He ain't going to say that. You know? So that's why, hey, that shameful spewing is coming out now. Just like in a court case. In a court case, what happens? You bring out the charges, the allegations. Oh, this person did this. This person did that. You show the evidence, you know, and then what ultimately happens? Sentencing, you know, in judgment. And so that's the time period that we're living in. Right now, he's getting sentenced. He's going to get judged very shortly. So the Lord said, what? I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. You see? So this place is gone. All praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahawah Baal Shem YAHAWASHI, Baal Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to my elders and my apostles of Great Milestone. They're doing it well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the reflected, and the third. With that being said, Shalom. RAWCHAA, Akim, Diffusers, that listen. Shalom.